Seemingly, at the end of the game, Kentucky had salted it away, was up by a point, had an opportunity to inbound the ball, and get fouled, and then it'd be a free throw off. So who knows what would have happened at that point? We would see. But the Kentucky got called for an offensive foul, which resulted in shortening it. Was the swinging momentum that was needed for Auburn to then take the lead, maintain the lead, and ultimately win. And I'm just going to say it, as a Tennessee fan, no part of my body ever wants to compliment Kentucky. However, that call at the end of the game robbed Kentucky of a win. Kentucky was robbed. And Mark Pope mentioned that at the end of the tournament in a roundabout kind of funny way. He says, I'm not going to speak about the officials because I can't, which I think is bull crap. Not from Mark Pope, but I do think these officials should be able to speak about, or pardon me, these coaches should be able to speak about what they saw happen in the game. But as he's walking out the hallway, you hear him talking to the AD, and he's saying, if those ill-methers try to say I spoke about them, how they cheated us out of a win, I didn't, which is his way of saying once he's off the podium, yeah, they cheated us out of a win. And as an objective viewer who doesn't particularly care for either teams, I certainly thought that they were cheated out of that win as well. It puts Kentucky in a very precarious situation, right? They're not quite a bubble team that I would say, but they do have a very tough remaining schedule. And, the one thing you don't want to have, and we'll actually click into their team profile here, is they are on a bit of a losing streak. Now, they should get back into the win column upcoming against South Carolina. No offense to South Carolina, but I don't foresee that being an issue for them. But then to close out at Vanderbilt versus Vanderbilt at Texas A&M and against Florida, that is not a schedule that I would like to have. So let me know what you think down in the comments. Did I miss out on any other huge games that you would have spoke about? Is there anything that jumps out at you? I would love to hear your thoughts and feedbacks. Okay? Hope y'all have a great Sunday. Thanks again for stopping in today. And remember, if you like this content, I can't ask enough. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Any and all support's greatly appreciated.